she's looking for hope. Okay. She says, I'm so happy I found your channel. I've been watching your videos and plan to get your books. And if you are one of those who has been, the members who sign up and you're all night long watching these videos and learning and seeing all of that stuff, thank you. And I appreciate you. And again, I made those videos for you to help you learn exactly what to do. There's no gateway. You can get into these videos and you get the exact strategies, but the trick is you have to learn to use them with your own unique child. So she has a 2-year-old. He turned 2 the end of November. So he's past that 2-year-old mark, not talking at all, already been diagnosed as a late talker. And, she's been so worried. All right. So there's more from Amy. She's commented on a few different videos here. So her situation is that she has a 2-year-old. He's still not talking. He will babble and say dada and sometimes mom, but not much more. I work and his dad stays home with them. He was watching TV during the morning while I'm at work and also while I'm making dinner or doing household chores. And I try to do chores at night once he's sleeping. So here's a real situation. A parent, when one or both of the parents are working a lot. Okay. So Amy has a real situation. She wants to be the primary facilitator for her child. She works from 4 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. So her whole afternoon, evening time is dedicated to her child. And she's trying to find ways to play with him during that time. And she's waiting. So all of her chores, all of the cooking, cleaning, household stuff she's got to get done, she's actually waiting and doing that after she goes to bed. This comes from feeling guilty, right? I feel guilty that I have to work and leave my child, and they left him with the TV and there was nothing they could do. Maybe dad was working from home or doing whatever, and it's the best they can do for those few hours. They use the TV as a babysitter. They didn't have a choice. During COVID, it happened to all of us. But here they are in a situation, and her habit, even though she's, taking away screen time, she's going to take away the TV, she still is, struggling. So let's watch. That's what's happening. So here's what's going on. She's doing her chores at night after he's sleeping. And there's more on this video slide. Next one. So since seeing your videos, she cut back screen time a lot. But instead of playing, he will either just throw his toys or lay on his pillow. We live on a farm, so my son never really is around other little kids, so he doesn't know how to play. This child does not know how to play with toys, but he's outside with the chickens and he loves playing with the chickens because the chickens are showing him how to play. They run around, they eat food, they chase each other, they make noises, when he chases them, they run away. They have shown him how to play because he doesn't have playmates. His playmates are chickens who don't have language, and they cut back screen time. So he also doesn't have language from screen time because he's not listening to the TV, right? He's also not been in any therapy. But she's starting to worry that he's just going to keep falling behind because there's the thing that you haven't replaced is the speech models, right? The human talking that your child needs to listen to learn how life works. He needs to demonstrate and be part of these things. So instead of putting all the chores aside, all the jobs you got to do except for feeding the chickens or whatever, you are taking him along to do that, obviously something outside. And again, he's actively learning from whatever you give him. But if you just give him some toys without any training of how to play, or you just give him this pillow, he knows how to use the pillow. He just lays on it, right? I'm good at this. It's comfy. And he's used to laying on this pillow, watching television. So now he's laying on this pillow, watching you. And what you're doing is you're just watching him. And so the problem is the models are gone. And this is why you're worried that he's not making progress, because you're not facilitating that progress. What you need to do is you need to start to take the lead. You need to plan at least 1 or 2 of these chores that you usually do after school for during the time that you're with him between 2 p.m. and bedtime. You also need to teach him about doing these chores while you're doing them, not just having him around shadowing you. You're going to teach him how to scoop the feed and feed the chickens, or put the laundry in the laundry, or empty the dishwasher, or even start to cook the food or find the things that he needs. You're going to teach him to be independent with his self care skills. If maybe you don't have time in the morning, you're going to save your bath time for the end of the day, and you're going to use your bath time to teach instead of creating the bath and inviting him to come in while he's throwing toys in the other room. Use that time that you have with your child to get functional. And there is a video on my channel called Functional versus Clinical, and that video would be very good for you. So that's the solution, really. If you're struggling to replace screen time, it's because your child is looking for language and they're not hearing it from you.